Welcome to Chapel Hill at beautiful Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home field of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Faulk, joined as always by Kirk Street. Kirk, let's get right to the action. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Chapel Hill at beautiful Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home field of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. And the Tar Heels will kick this away to get us going. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Young. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side, and it's hauled in. What a catch.
I would argue he's one of the more talented quarterbacks that we've seen the entire year covering college football. He can throw the deep ball. He can throw that touch pass and that intermediate throw. He can also show you he can make plays by buying time with his legs. Guy is the total package, and he's making his defense pay right now.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to throw again. Makes the grab, a chance to score. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on third down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. Looking for a man. Defense is coming after him. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Running back has it on a screen now. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tied. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
But to cap off an opening drive like this on a third down touchdown pass is such a satisfying way to start a game. The offense has set the tone. Now, bring out the defense. It's their turn.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Adjusting now to the defense. They're going to the air on the first play. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. He beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down because he just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete. Second down coming up.
Here we go.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but The fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. And the Tar Heels come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Brings up second and goal on sack.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Takes off to his right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. Here we go on fourth down. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Alabama getting set with a first and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw over the middle. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
second down after the incompletion. There's the handoff. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play of the drive now set up at the 27. Handoff in a single back formation. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quick throw. It's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. With some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches. Lower the shoulder, get the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Bringing pressure. Fires it on the move. What a catch! They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. With the catch, it's Robinson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Look out, room to run here. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
fourth down.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's fourth down in inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call.
Base 27 jump.
As a design quarterback keeper. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down very near the red zone now.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
And the Tar Heels will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. On the right, he'll let it go. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
And the Tar Heels looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UNC.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They're going to run it. Breaks free. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Nice first down run here by this running back, and these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hunt over the middle. It's Young.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Big one finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking for a receiver. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, North Carolina.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Ball handed off. They stop him right at the 24. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
They'll try to run for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rush pressure like that. That's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Now it's second down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Porton. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they...
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Back-to-back deep shots. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They miss this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? And he's back to throw again on second and 10. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Caught! He's wide open. Look out!
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a first and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back? Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there. And the Tar Heels will bring their punt team onto the field. Punter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And this is off the side of the foot. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. Now set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And this pass is caught. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Young.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll hand it off. Gets some space around the 30. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Sure hands. It's Robinson.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down after that completion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. 6 points for the special teams. A special teams touchdown, potential momentum-changing play in this game.
Well, that was just a thing of beauty to watch this return. The gunners were flying down. He's able to avoid them, picks up a couple blocks, and then you could see him gaining momentum and confidence as he was getting downfield, eventually all the way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
QB keeper all the way. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. And the Tar Heels will send their punt team onto the field. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. See if he can make something happen with the return. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. That's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Offense made in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And they'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. And looking to throw now on first down. That finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Breaking tackles. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here. Lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Young. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
Pressure is coming. Took contact on the throw. Tried to loft it in there, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So second and 10 here as they try to stay out of third and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Extending the play now. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. finds room at the 30. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble of the day for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although you and I both know it wasn't
Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Important second down play coming up. Handoff heading left. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Now from the pistol formation. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Handoff running right. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks in that screen. He's short of the first down mark. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good right down the middle. That puts them back on top.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And it comes out at the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Dumps it down to the back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
2nd down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The drive downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Hit as he released it. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, of course, thinking touchdown. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. And the Tar Heels line up on 1st and 10 now. It's a quarterback keeper. Powers through. That strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Short now on the 10th play of this drive. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Grab by the receiver. He make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
PHC up and good. The lead is 4 in the final quarter. score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up to preserve this lead. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a late deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it. That would have been huge. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks like he's going to run it. Keeper for the first down and more. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
Well, finally, there it is. I mean, we've been talking all game about this guy and his speed, and it's about time his best run of the game. As we head down the stretch, he's going to have to keep that in mind, that when everyone's covered, take off and use his legs and make big plays like this.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Hale. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. A timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Caught near the goal line. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Alabama.
It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete. They come up empty in the end zone as the clock runs out. That will wrap the game up. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.